Hey, what's up guys, Will here for GSM Arena. The Realme 3 has just come out. It's a budget phone, but it's supposed to bring some great low light shooting. And it's just arrived, so let's check it out. So let's get this box open. Grab this plastic. Alright, Realme 3. Let's see what's in here. Some cardboard. Looks like it was put in here upside down. Inside we get a clear plastic case. Good deal. We also have a SIM tool in here. Now let's check out the phone. Also upside down. Look how shiny that is. Almost like a mirror. Alright, what else? Oh, we have the charging brick. Looks to be a 10-watt charger. And finally, there's the cable. It's micro USB here. Come on. So, now that we have the Realme 3 in our hands, let's go over its key features. First on the list, a flashy design. The Realme 3 has a plastic unibody, but at first glance it looks like a much more expensive phone. The back has a gorgeous gradient finish that is bound to turn some heads. Since it's a unibody, the rounded sides are seamless, but where they meet the screen bezel, there's a sharp edge that adds some grip. Overall, the phone feels sturdy, especially if you slap on the included case. It isn't waterproof, which is expected at this price point. Next up, a tall HD screen. The screen of the Realme 3 is a 6.2-inch IPS LCD. The resolution is only 720p here, lower than most phones these days. There's a notch cut out at the top, of the water drop variety. There's no option to hide it, but it's not too bothersome. As far as quality, you can see a bit of pixelization or blurriness here and there, but it's not that bad. You can still enjoy all the content you want, but just a little less sharp. The bright side is that having a lower res screen means it's easier to run, and that should result in improved performance. The global version has a Helio P60 chipset and 3 or 4 gigs of RAM, while in India it'll be a Helio P70, almost the same. Performance should be pretty good in either case. We'll run our benchmarks and let you know in our full review. The P60 and P70 also have a dedicated chip for AI-driven tasks, which helps to power some of the new features of this phone. Speaking of which, next on the list, the powerful AI camera. The Realme 3 brings some cutting-edge AI-driven camera features that we're surprised to see at this price point. The main camera is 13 megapixels and f1.8 and has face detection autofocus. There's also a secondary 2 megapixel sensor for depth sensing and portrait mode. In good light, an interesting feature is the chroma boost, sort of like a scene analysis that'll optimize the dynamic range and brighten up shadows. But the function that has me the most excited is the nightscape mode. The AI uses image stacking and anti-shake algorithms to improve image quality when shooting handheld in low light. Here are a couple of samples we've taken for you to check out. It's supposed to reduce noise and brighten up nighttime shots, as well as restoring highlights from light sources. And finally, the selfie cam has also seen an upgrade over the previous model. It's now 13 megapixels with an f2.0 aperture. Number 4, a big battery. This phone comes with a pretty large battery at around 4200 mAh. It's a lot more than the Realme 1, which also runs a Helio P60. Based on this, we should see a definite boost in battery life, which was already good on the Realme 1. The charger is only 10 watts though, so charging it all up may take a while. And finally, the latest ColorOS. The Realme 3 is one of the first phones to come out with the latest ColorOS 6.0 over Android 9 Pie. Unlike last year where everything had to be on the home screen, now there's an app drawer to store them in. The navigation keys are now like those on stock Android. There's a triangular back button, and a pill button that opens the task switcher, switches apps, or goes home. Of course, you can opt to use gesture navigation too. So there you have it guys, the Realme 3 looks to be an interesting package. Budget phones have a reputation for lackluster camera performance, but this guy looks to turn that all around. I'm not so sure about the HD screen though. What do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments as well as any questions you might have, and we'll try to answer them in our full review. See ya!